Hi guys, it's Emily's son. Welcome to or back to my channel. So today's video, I wanted to talk about something very serious that I just learned through my ethics studies class. My teacher has been absent for a couple days and she gave us this assignment on Rodney Reed, and she told us to write whether his case was unfair or not and why. So I didn't know anything about Rodney Reed prior to this, and I feel like after knowing what happened, and then we discussed it with our substitute today as well, it just really was like, oh my gosh, like this is so like unfair. I feel like, and even today my sub was like, you guys are minors, you guys can't vote and do certain things, but what can you do? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video about this, and I don't know if this is, I don't know what this is gonna do, I don't know what this is gonna, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I feel like I have a platform and I can use my voice to tell people about certain topics and discuss serious topics. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and if you guys have any comments, just leave them down below, and without further ado, let's get started. So if you guys don't know anything about Rodney Reed, I definitely recommend you like to research it, look it up, different things like that. But I'm gonna read a little something about him that I found in the CNN article. So less than a month before Rodney Reed is set to be executed in Texas, a former prison inmate claims someone else confessed to the murder that sent Reed to prison. Reed has spent more than 21 years on death row for the 1996 murder of Stacy Stites in Bastrop, Texas. Police say Reed assaulted, raped, and strangled Stites, and he insisted he's innocent. He will be executed on November 20th. I just think this is really crazy. This is out of proportion to me, because how can somebody be accused of like murdering, raping and strangling a woman or a man, and then be like, and it like they have evidence that like, you know, it didn't happen, and then he's still gonna be sentenced, he's still going to die in less than 3 weeks. I can't even like famine like what that like is like. What is he going through? What are the people around him going through? And you know, I don't know much about this, but I do know what I think about it. So here it is. I feel like a lot of people, because prior to this, if you guys don't know, he did rape a little 12-year-old girl, and that was true, and he did serve his time. Okay guys, I wanted to come on here because I was editing that part and I realized that my sub told me that, but I don't know if it was entirely true. So you guys can do your research if you want, but I'm not really sure. So, but I do go into talking about stigmas, and if I'm right about the information, it flows. But if I'm not, then it doesn't flow, because I've seen both sides. I've seen, yeah, it's right, and then I've seen, no, he didn't do that. So I really don't know what to believe. You guys can do some research. Yeah, go ahead for it. Like, go, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys, yeah, next clip. But are we to judge him? Are we to put a label and put something on him that he did wrong? Like, that was wrong, yeah, but he served his time, and I'm sure I don't know what he thinks, but I'm sure he was trying to be a better person. And once things like that happen, there's like a stigma that you get, and people don't let that go. So I feel like in the 1996, where there was a jury, and they, you know, I can assume that it was because he had already done something prior to this, that maybe that jury was like, oh yeah, let's sentence him to death because he's already done something like this. And it's crazy that that stigma can like ruin the rest of your life. And I feel like we need to get to the point where, I mean, not that everybody like will change, like not that everybody will be like okay, but it's really trying to understand where the person is coming from, because everybody makes mistakes. Like, we're all human. Like, nobody's perfect, nobody's ever gonna get it all right. And yeah, he messed up, he did something wrong, but for him to be accused and then for there to be evidence that he's innocent and he still is gonna die in less than 3 weeks is not okay. And I can't, like, I don't know, it just gets me like really angry and really frustrated that this man is gonna die. I feel like things like this happen and a lot of people, we were discussing it today, a lot of people don't use their voice, and a lot of people don't use what's so powerful, and that powerful thing is social media. Like, I mean, we see this trailing along, like, around, and nobody's really doing anything about it. And you'll be like me, like the first day I read it, I was just like, okay, let me answer this question, get my work done, and then be done with it, you know, like I moved on from it. And I'm telling you, don't be like me, make a difference. If you can, like, sign a petition, if you can do, like, I encourage you to do it. I encourage you to go out and make that difference so this man won't die. And I feel like, yeah, less than 3 weeks, I don't know what can happen, but we can at least try, and we can at least see if something will happen and if he won't be sentenced to death because of something that he didn't commit. And I just really encourage you to look more into the story. I really encourage you not to hold stigmas against people, especially when it's long gone. It's like forgive, just let it go, and just let it go. Just let it go. At the end of the day, let it go. Because that man, just think of it, if it was you and you're wrongfully accused of doing something that you did not commit, how would you feel? How would you be feeling right now, knowing that you're gonna die in like 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, because people thought you did something wrong? In reality, you didn't. Like, how would you feel? Like, really think about that right now. How would you feel? I would be scared for my life. I mean, you know, I would be like, I would cry because it's just like, no. So there's many different cases, there's many different situations, and there's a lot of stuff like that going on now, and we don't realize how much power we have. And as people, we can come together and really change what's going on. So I encourage you, really think about it, really research and look more into his case. I don't know what this video is gonna do, I don't know where it's gonna go, but I hope it touches somebody, and I hope that you make the change. And really, even if you're a minor, just like say something about it, just post it on your like social media, tell a friend, or do something, sign a petition if you can. Like, I don't know, but if we can all come together and make a difference, I feel like we can do anything. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I really wanted to talk about this. I feel like I was all over the place, but if you guys stayed, I'm really grateful. Thank you. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below what you guys want to see next, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.